How does the amygdala cause social anxiety? Have you ever felt your heart race in a social situation, even when there was no real danger? This reaction often ties back to a small but powerful part of our brain called the amygdala. The amygdala plays a big role in how we process emotions, especially fear. In people with social anxiety, the amygdala tends to be overly active when faced with social situations. This hyperactivity makes individuals more sensitive to perceived threats, such as the fear of being judged or criticized by others. When the amygdala is on high alert, it can cause people to interpret social cues as more dangerous than they actually are. For example, a simple glance from someone might be seen as a sign of disapproval. This leads to increased anxiety and a tendency to avoid social interactions altogether. The amygdala does not work alone. It interacts with other parts of the brain, like the prefrontal cortex, which helps regulate emotions. In those with social anxiety, this connection is often disrupted, making it harder to manage fear responses. Now, let's talk about how cognitive behavioral therapy, often referred to as CBT, can help. CBT focuses on changing the thought patterns that keep the amygdala in overdrive. It encourages individuals to reframe their thoughts about social situations and to face their fears gradually. Through techniques like cognitive restructuring and exposure exercises, CBT can help calm the amygdala's hyperactivity. Research shows that when people undergo successful CBT treatment, there are measurable changes in the brain. For instance, studies indicate a reduction in the size of the amygdala and a decrease in its activity when responding to social threats. Additionally, the connection between the amygdala and the prefrontal cortex can improve, allowing for better emotion regulation. These changes are a sign of neuroplasticity, which means the brain can adapt and change in response to new experiences. By addressing the way the amygdala reacts to social situations, CBT helps reduce the symptoms of social anxiety. This process not only changes how someone thinks but also leads to real changes in brain function and structure. So, the amygdala causes social anxiety by amplifying fear responses to social situations and interacting poorly with brain areas that help manage emotions. Through cognitive behavioral therapy, individuals can work on their thoughts and behaviors, leading to a calmer amygdala and less social anxiety.